At the very western edge of the European continent lies a land where the vast ocean begins. This place is Portugal, a small and unique nation whose land borders have remained virtually unchanged since the 13th century. For hundreds of years, the people here have lived with their gaze forever fixed on the horizon, facing the fierce Atlantic Ocean. The people here are bound by a profound philosophy they call saudade, an emotional longing for home, balanced with the courage to step into the unknown. It was this explorer's spirit that drove past mariners to sail without fear, cutting through the Atlantic Ocean to discover new worlds.
The earliest ships of this design appeared on the coast of Galicia and Portugal.
Yet, if you explore this country deeper, you will notice something intriguing. Portugal seems to possess two distinct identities, two contrasting faces, yet united under the exact same flag. The first face is mainland Europe, a region steeped in historical heritage, grand architecture, and the melancholic melodies of old towns. Meanwhile, the second face is hidden 1,000 kilometers away in the heart of the roaring Atlantic. A wild, lush volcanic paradise that feels as if nature hasn't finished creating it yet. How can one country harbor two worlds so vastly different? Let our journey begin. We begin our journey with its first face, mainland Portugal, centering in Lisbon. Standing firmly atop 7 hills, this capital city is a living museum of history. To walk through Lisbon is to walk across the pages of the past. In its oldest district, Alfama, the streets are deliberately narrow and winding, resembling a labyrinth. On the walls of its houses hang azulejos, Portugal's signature blue and white ceramic tiles that magically reflect the sunlight. It was from here, along the banks of the Tagus River, that Portugal's legendary wooden ships set sail in the 15th century to map global trade routes, transforming Lisbon into the wealthy heart of a maritime empire.
This is how to launch a boat the hard way. But these fishermen do this every day. They're from the town of Nazaré in Portugal, where the only industry is fishing. The whole village turns out to help the men go down to the sea and ship.
Yet, that glory was put to the test. In 1755, a catastrophic earthquake, followed by a tsunami and devastating fires, destroyed most of the city in an instant.
It's 1755, and All Saints' Day starts like any other day in Lisbon.
What we see in Lisbon today is a symbol of resilience. The city was rebuilt from the ashes with meticulous planning, creating a beautiful contrast between classical and modern architecture. A 3-hour journey to the north brings us to Porto, the city that gave the country its name. If Lisbon is a city of diplomacy and grandeur, Porto is a city of hard work and tradition. Here, the cityscape grows vertically, climbing the rocky hillsides along the Douro River. Porto is the gateway to one of the oldest and most famous commodities in the world, port wine. For centuries, grapes have been harvested on the steep slopes of the Douro Valley, then carried down the river on traditional wooden boats called rebelos. Across the river, in Vila Nova de Gaia, these wines are stored in dim underground cellars until mature to perfection. life on the Portuguese mainland moves slowly, bound by the aroma of fresh coffee, warm bread, and the echoes of Fado music in the corners of old restaurants.
Só passa quem souber e aprende-se a dizer saudade.
However, to witness the second face of Portugal, we must leave the comforts of mainland Europe. We have to fly nearly 1,000 kilometers into the heart of the Atlantic Ocean, closer to the coast of Africa. Here lies an autonomous region of Portugal that shatters all preconceptions about the country, the island of Madeira. Often dubbed the Hawaii of Europe, Madeira is a prehistoric volcanic masterpiece. The island was formed from underwater volcanic eruptions millions of years ago. When Portuguese sailors first set foot here in 1419, they were awestruck by the incredibly dense wilderness, which inspired the island's name, Madeira, meaning wood in Portuguese. This second face of Portugal does not offer city streets filled with vintage trams, but rather a majestic wilderness. The best place to witness this is at Pico do Arieiro.
This Portuguese island is only 2 hours from Lisbon and has earned the somewhat justified nickname of the Hawaii of Europe.
The island's third highest peak. Standing here in the early morning feels like being in another world. You are high above a rolling sea of clouds, watching the sunrise illuminate the sharp, rocky cliffs below. Madeira is also home to the Loure Silva Forest, a prehistoric ancient forest protected by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Inside this perpetually misty forest, water flows through levadas, an ancient network of channels stretching over 2,000 kilometers, built by hand to carry water from the mountains to hillside plantations. Today, these levadas have transformed into some of the most exotic trekking routes in the world.
But yeah, pretty cool to see the levada really flowing. You hear the turbines moving, and just a really cool structure. I love these kinds of structures.
Despite its wild nature, civilization thrives in its capital, Funchal.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.
This seaside city offers a warm subtropical climate year-round. And for the modern world, this isolated island holds one massive crown of pride. It is the birthplace and childhood home of global football superstar Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's just begun as she puts her hand in hand. We wanna chase the night.
A reminder that from a remote island in the middle of the ocean, the name of Portugal can echo to the farthest corners of the earth.
Sleep never stop as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Two worlds, separated by thousands of kilometers of ocean. The mainland, nurturing the memory of historical glory and timeless cultural elegance.
Laugh so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again.
And a volcanic island, celebrating absolute freedom and raw, untamed nature.
Pours dust from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop as we shout from the top.
Though they appear to be two opposing faces, both regions actually breathe with the exact same soul. They are bound by a long history of brave souls who never feared the uncertainty of the sea, and tied together by saudade. A deep, lingering longing to always return to the place where it all began. In the end, Portugal proves that a country does not have to be uniform to be beautiful. Because sometimes the greatest beauty is found when we dare to look at two different sides of the very same world. Thank you for exploring with us. Which part of Portugal do you want to visit most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss our next travel documentaries. See you on the next adventure.